smoothly as I can because I'm putting on a face mask right now. The face masks I'm using is very strong. I'm using different face masks, but that one kind of compared to this, it like really gets into those pores. But what I want to talk about today is how everybody seems to be crashing out this season, December 2025, before the year is about to end. And I don't know if it's because of the bills or because something like that, but like every time I go in the store, it seems like somebody's playing some. Let me see if I can irritate her game or something like that. But I don't care about any of that. I'm only in the store to get what I need to get and go shopping. But people still feel bothered some way, somehow. That's just the energy I pick up when I go inside the store. Like, how come? Like, I don't go in the store to talk to anybody, and that's what it seems like some people do. They go in the store to start like talking about how they feel, and I still don't see anything in people's cards. They might go in there and pretend like they're leaving with bags full of things and items and food, but I don't see anybody leaving the store with anything. Like they'll probably get a few things, but I don't see them check out and buy anything like that. Um so well, the only reason I go into stores now is because I want to see how society mentality is doing. I don't think anybody even goes into stores to shop anymore, unless I need some like shelter for the winter. But mostly, I just see people go in the store and pretend to be like buying stuff, but they're only in there because they need some place to wait. Like they need shelter from the cold, or they're waiting for someone to pick them up, like or something like that. But that's just the vibe I get. Um, so everybody seems to be crashing out these days. Like they seem to be crashing out inside, inwardly, internally. But instead of like actually saying they hate their job and they hate the situation they're in, they'll just like yelling about something else. Like they'll start yelling about how they have to wait for someone in line, or they have to their kids acting up when they're not even acting up. They just want something, an excuse to be yelling or upset. And usually they do that with people who are perfectly fine with their life and their situation because they can't stand when other people are thriving. But this is only seem like something that happens in America right now, which is why I don't really follow social medias of people who live in the United States or in America, who reside in America, because it's always something toxic. Every time I like follow somebody on social media like Twitter, Instagram. I don't follow anybody in America on TikTok. Like, I don't even know if any Americans use TikTok like that. Because if are on TikTok, then usually they're doing some type of promotion or selling something, but like they're not on there just to like talk about their life or their situation. But that's just the vibe I'm getting. It's the vibe I'm getting. And the way some people want to talk about stores, like, I like this store, but I don't like that store. Like, just admit that the stores are going downhill. I want them to admit that. I want them to admit that business is not doing too well for Americans. All the other countries are not worried about America and their finances. Like, they ain't worried about y'all. They're like making their money, but like America seem like they need to get their stuff together. But they're still like worrying about immature things like kids making gross stuff with AI, the AI generator, while other companies are using AI to actually money. Yeah, everybody seems very immature, and like the politics just reflect that. People complain about politics. Well, the politics are just a reflection of society. And if they're acting immature in that White House, then that means society is just acting immature. Um, they don't know how to handle money. They don't know how to make good investments. They don't know how to treat people like people. And I think that's just going to lead to everything going downhill. I got this from Dollar Tree, by the way, a few years ago. Like if they still sell this, I'm gonna buy it new. But I just had it for like a long time and never used it. Cause I got like stuff to do on the internet. Like I don't have time to do self-care like this a lot. So I thought I might as well record a video while I'm doing it. It's my self-care. Like I got little self-care rituals that I really need to do more. Because I don't really be worried about people in their life situations like that or whatever little game they're playing. But like it's just like some people are really weird with how they try to antagonize me or like pressure me. Like they think standing over me and looking over my shoulder is doing something. Like people are idiots if they think like standing over you, looking over your shoulder is doing something. Like okay, like okay, I'm still gonna buy my stuff in the store, and like them standing behind me in the checkout lounge line and going like, "Do you want this? I don't want it. No, I'm not paying $2 for that." Like I don't know if that's supposed to like pressure me or make me feel some type of way, but I can't buy anything with people's 2 cents. I really can't buy anything with your 2 cents. Like so that's just what I noticed. I'm still editing a video to upload this month of December of all the stuff I did. I just like mostly hung out in my room, but like even the people with their little businesses in this area that thought they were thriving, they're looking for something to make money, extra money. There was like a guy with a Cadillac who was like parked in front of this house while I was walking home. And it was like he was trying to time it so I would walk up to the car. Like he just like these random people were like parked in front of the car with a Cadillac. And they were like waiting for me to walk up to them or something like that. Like they were trying to make it look a certain way. And then they just drove away as soon as I walked into this house. Like they're getting desperate. They're getting really desperate, and I could tell. They're getting desperate. They don't know who to go to anymore. Their business is failing them. But at least they got a Cadillac that they probably rented. That car was probably rented. Like, don't act like you can't rent cars in this society. It's probably gonna be their option as an only choice for a home now. But like, they really need to be aware. Like, you will get a rock through your windshield if you crap. You will get a rock through your windshield if you try to play like let me look a certain way to this person game. Like don't act like you won't get a rock through your window and you're gonna have to pay for that because you ain't suing any over your foolishness. You will get a rock through your windshield of your car and you're gonna have to pay for that if you think I'm playing. Cause I don't keep my stuff out in the open like that. Especially with all these poor people struggling with their businesses around. They are desperate. They are crashing out at this time. But they're not crashing hard enough to like try to make some money. That's just not a hard enough crash out for me. That's just not. That crash out doesn't really go that hard, basically. But they won't crash out on their boss, but they'll crash out on like random people buying in the store, shopping in the store. And they'll make it look like it's because of something else. Oh boy, them bills must be tough because they must be they can't beat them. Like those bills must be tough. That water heating bill must be tough because it's beating you. Okay. But yeah, it's just like stuff like that. I know people aren't going into stores to shop anymore. It's like they're going in there for some type of therapy. They can't afford babysitting for their kids. They need shelter for the winter, and their house ran out of heating or something. Because I saw some women in Target the other day, just like with their kids in there, and like I know they didn't have anything in their shopping cart. I mean, I wasn't really looking, but I could tell they weren't in there to shop. The shelves were fully stocked. It was like nobody was buying anything because I don't think people could afford anything, and so they're crashing out. Okay, well, I guess that's what I wanted to talk about. This face mask is pretty much almost done. It's gonna be, my skin is gonna be extra fresh and smooth after this. But yeah, people are crashing out. People can't afford Christmas shopping or Christmas bills, so they're saying it's for the people, which is just an excuse to say you can't afford Christmas. Anytime anyone says something is for the people, it means they can't afford anything. All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye.